Good morning, children. I am Vikesh from MLZS School Jhansi, and I am your science teacher. So, welcome, children, into the another lecture of the chapter 10, that is a respiration in organism. Now, we are going to discuss the respiratory system in human. The cell of the body required to contain the supply of the oxygen, and without oxygen, we would die within a minute. So, the respiratory system is very important system in our body. So, we are going to start with the first part of this respiratory system, that is known as the nasal passages. As you can see, the nose encloses a nasal cavity that open to the outside through two nostrils. The nose has a fine hair and sticky liquid mucus produced by the inner lining of the nose, which they can help you to protect from the dust particle which can enter inside in your nose in the form of sneezing. When you sneeze, what will happen? These fine particles of a dust will be removed and the pure air will be enter inside in your lungs. Now the next part of human respiratory system is pharynx. Air passes into the pharynx through the nasal cavity. The pharynx has the two openings, the esophagus and the trachea. The opening of the pharynx into the trachea is known as the glottis, which is the upper part of the trachea is a box-like chamber known as the larynx or the voice box. Glottis is guarded by the flap-like structures known as the epiglottis, which prevent food from entering into the windpipe. Now, the next part is trachea. So, trachea is the airway through which the respiratory air travel into the bronchi, and this is the ring of cartilage with its walls keep the trachea open, and cartilage is also known as the soft bone which can protect your trachea from any kind of a damage also. The trachea branches into the two tubes known as the bronchi, one of which enter in each lung. Inside the lung, bronchi branches into the fine branches known as the bronchioles. Bronchioles continue to branches until fine leading to microscopic alveolar duct that then terminate into the alveoles. If you can see that bronchioles are just like a root of the tree. They are spreading inside the soil. They can spread inside the lung and cover each and every part of the lungs. And at the end of our bronchioles, you will find out the bubbles, just grapes like small structure, which is known as the alveoles. So let us learn about the alveoles. So the last part is alveoli. There are 300 millions of alveoles in each lung. These are balloon-like structure that resembles a cluster of grapes. A capillary network surrounded each alveolus. The alveoli perfume infuse blood with oxygen while removing excess carbon dioxide from the body. As you can see in the diagram, the arteries, which is bluish in color, carry deoxygenated blood into the alveoli, where it can be absorbed and oxygen can be mixed inside the blood, and veins can carry oxygenated blood into the body. So this is how the alveoles are the structures responsible for gaseous exchange. The carbon dioxide thus is exhaled out through the nose. Now the main part or the last part is lungs, where you can see all these parts which we have discussed before. Lungs form the most vital component of the human respiratory system. They are located on the two sides of heart. They are responsible for transporting oxygen from the atmosphere into blood and releasing carbon dioxide from blood to the atmosphere. The right lung is slightly larger than the left and is made up of three lobes. The smaller left lung is made up of two lobes. So the main purpose of or the main work of the lungs to gaseous exchange. So it will expand and contract and take in carbon oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So this process or this movement is known as breathing, which can be done by the lungs of the human beings. Thank you.